guess the last question was, will these two companies ever cost the same? What do you think? No. No? They'll never cost the same? Why?
I was born in El Salvador, and at the age of 7, I moved to New York, and then I moved here to California. My dad's family was here in California. I relate to the students who just moved into this country, who just came here, especially in Spanish-speaking background, and I relate to what they're going through and how does it feel to be an EL. Sometimes they get overlooked because they're not a behavior problem. If they're not understanding how to do something, they're going to look like a student who's not engaged. And I think for some teachers, if the student's not being disruptive, I think he might be overlooked, but that doesn't mean that he's actually learning.
Inconsistent es esa, inconsistent, when the two lines are parallel, ¿verdad? Las dos líneas son paralelas, y esa es la gráfica.
When I came to this country, I felt fear in the classroom because I didn't know how to speak English. There was really no support for me. The English I learned was from peers and friends, and it came, within time. But in the classroom, there was really no support.
We're using this CK12 textbook, right? That allows us to use in two different languages, right? English and Spanish. We can switch back and forth anytime we want if we're having difficulty understanding some of the language. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and look at the textbook that we have. So go ahead and take a few minutes. Go ahead in your notebooks. Go ahead and work this problem, and then we're gonna
providing them with the right resources that are bilingual and that students can refer to when they are not understanding a particular content. They can make that connection between English and Spanish.
Fantástica. Y tu misión es llegar a su castillo para salvar a la princesa o al príncipe, según lo que tú quieras salvar. Pero para llegar,
I think it provides some language development. I think it helps them learn English. I've had some students tell me that being in the math class that's bilingual and they're learning mathematics, but they're seeing context in English and Spanish has helped them in their English class, and they've noticed that they've been learning English at a faster rate.
Lorena used a different method. What did you do, Lorena?
Put the two equations, like 6x plus ay equals 7 and negative a multiplied by negative 2.
So what she said she did is she multiplied the top equation by negative 2.
I think building the curriculum has helped me understand more about Common Core, understand what strategies to use, not just for English-speaking students, but for Spanish-speaking students. What strategies can we use to develop these skills, of abstract thinking, reasoning, modeling in mathematics?
What's the best method to use to solve this system? We could use substitution. That's very good.
It's difficult to be a teacher. You have students at so many different levels, so many different skills, language barriers, all in one classroom, all in at the same time. And I think having the resources available to help all the students, it's huge. If needed in different language, I think that's important in a classroom.